The Super League comes to a close with a big win to confirm second place, high position in a number of years, but a fantastic win against a team that was fighting for relegation. But as things pan out for the opposition, they're safe anyway. But how do you reflect on the game?
I think the game was really, really good. I think we dominated the game the entire time. Obviously it was tough opposition, they had a lot coming into the game. But overall I think we just kind of took our chances and we played really, really good today.
Ballinrobe would have been hoping not to get off the worst possible start, but after conceding the first goal after only 8 minutes, it just really forced them to come out more, and that just allowed us to open them up a fair bit. But when we were on the ball, the intricate play, the pass and the movement really ripped them apart, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it makes it really difficult for any team who has to stay in the game and then they concede really early, and that's kind of what happened today. But no, they kept trying, and overall I think they did really, really good.
And you came off the bench and got 2 goals and got an assist as well, so you'd be happy with your own contribution.
It's been a long time since I've been playing, and just happy to be back involved, and it's always great to score a goal.
So I know you came in pretty late, but it's been a great second half to the season. I think it's something like 8 games unbeaten, 7 wins, 1 draw, and plenty of clean sheets in the second half. I know we're struggling to keep clean sheets in the first half, but being more solid, keeping clean sheets has been a big improvement.
Yeah, and that's always what keeps you in the game. If you don't concede, you always be in the game, and I think that's what we've really improved on throughout the season.
So, from a first team perspective, there won't be a game for a few weeks until the FAI Junior Cup kicks off, but there's a match of the Under 21 League kicking off in a couple of weeks' time, and I'm sure you'll all be looking forward to that and hoping to repeat what you did last year.
Yeah, the Under 21 League is always a really fun thing to participate in, and I think all the boys, it's a very young team out there, a lot of us will be involved in it, so I think everyone's looking forward to it, most definitely.
And Casper Celtic, I'm sure they'll be the main challengers again this year, and I'm sure they'll be keeping you on your toes.
Yeah, I think it'll be a really competitive league. I think everyone will be involved, and it's really hard to predict who the winners will be, but we'll definitely give it a good go.
Many thanks.
Thank you very much.
The last game of the season, a chance to get second place secured with a big win, which means a place in the Connacht Champions Cup for next year, and also it means some prize money for the club for achieving this position. But how do you sum up the game?
We came here today expecting a very tough battle against Ballinrobe. We've never had it easy here with them. It didn't transpire to be that way because they had so many injuries. But regarding our own play, I was very happy with it. We controlled the tempo, we controlled the pace, our level of passing, our movement off the ball, our movement on the ball, the pressure when they were in possession of the ball was very good. And I thought some of our finishing was clinical at times.
And once we got the opener, it actually had to force Ballinrobe to come out. Ballinrobe knew there to get a result to be 100% sure, but ultimately it didn't matter. So that allowed the space to open up more, and we were just forcing Ballinrobe back, and Ballinrobe did get an odd break. Gary Cunningham only had to make a couple of saves at the same time, and also had the goal disallowed, but at the same time we were pretty much dominant to such a point that Ballinrobe were literally chasing shadows.
Well, we had a team talk before we went out, and our plan was to retain possession as much as possible. We're very good at retaining possession, passing the ball, moving, creating space, and we were fairly confident that whilst it might take us a while to break them down, that they would tire, we would create chances, and once we broke at pace, we would score, and that's eventually what happened. And I think once the first goal went in, you're right, it forced their hand. They had to come out and I suppose try and play more offensive when they were on the ball, but the level of pressure that we put on them, we were turning them over as quickly as we gave them possession. So again, I'm very happy with the way things went.
And Ballinrobe, it's a special night for them, for one particular player, JP O'Gorman, who got a much deserved guard of honour when he came off the pitch at the end. retiring after a long service to the game. JP also had a spell with the club here, Westport United, a decade ago, and he was a proven goal scorer and one of the fine gentlemen of Mayo football.
JP is very highly regarded in our club, both as a person and a player, and we saw that tonight there with the speech that he gave. You know, he's a, I suppose Super League football and club football in Mayo is losing one of its heroes, one of its stars, and you know, I wish him well in his retirement. He's given Ballinrobe, he's given Westport, he's given Mayo football long time. He's given supporters some great enjoyment on the pitch, and as I said, I wish him the best of luck in retirement.
Indeed. So from a first team perspective, this is our last game for a few weeks until the FAI Junior Cup kicks in. But for a lot of the lads, they've under 21 football to look forward to in the next couple of weeks when the league kicks off, and they'll be hoping to have another great season in that competition.
Yeah, some of our older lads will get a bit of a break. The younger lads, like they're going straight into under 21 competition. We've said to them to use that as a kind of a stepping stone or a pseudo pre-season for the FAI Junior and this Connacht Super Cup. You know, so they'll be footballing all year round here, which is good for them. Hopefully they'll get a small break in between, a couple of weeks here and there. But yeah, they're happy. All they want to do is keep playing football.
So I'm sure tonight, anyways, the lads, after completing the league, coming second, they can put their feet up and enjoy the night. But of course, we'll have to get focused for the external competitions that's coming around, and for the younger lads, the under 21. So plenty to look forward to.
Yeah, like I wish the under 21s the best of luck. I'm sure they're going to have a very, very good season. On a personal level, you know, we set a goal at the start of the season that we would finish top in the top two in the league. We've achieved that. Again, we're unbeaten in a run of 7 or 8 games, which is good leading into 21s into their competition, and hopefully we can continue that then into the FAI Junior and also into this Connacht Super Cup. So listen, a lot to look forward to.
Indeed, and thanks again for talking to me.
Yeah, and thanks again to everyone who came to support us throughout the season. Thank you.
You're welcome.